Hello everybody and welcome back to another new vlog. Thank you for joining me once again. I don't know if you can hear or even see what's going on around me at the moment, but it is pouring with rain. I say pouring with rain, at the moment it's quite drizzly, fairly light actually, but it has been pouring with rain all day, and I wanted to get out and kind of challenge myself a little bit more using these conditions. Something I've never really tried properly is coming out in very wet weather into the woodland to have a go at taking some woodland photos while it is still very wet. I've been out a few times when it's started to rain while I've been out, or there's been light rain and it's still been a little bit wet from after the rain, but I've never actually been out like this while it's still absolutely pouring with rain. So I'm going to head off and try and get a few shots. I've just taken a photo of this tree behind me here. I think there's another shot from the opposite side of the tree behind where the tree is now, but I looked at it earlier before I took this shot, and there was a car in the car park just around here. There was a car parked up at the side of the road just here in a little lay-by, and that was encroaching on the image from the other side. Obviously that car's gone now, so I think there might be a shot from the other side of that tree. I'll go and set that one up now and take that photo. I hope you like this shot and the next one I'm about to show you as well. And in the meantime, I'm going to move on and see if I can find something else. So I've just walked down this road here, and I couldn't resist stopping here to take another photo because of the beautiful colours of the leaves on the road here on the side of the in the woodland. I've literally just walked down this road here, and you can see just at the top of this road somewhere here, I believe that is the tree there that I just photographed a few moments ago. And like I say, I've walked down this road, and what I've got is the S-curve of the road behind me, just coming out of here and up here, and then the road kind of splits into two just about halfway up, and it kind of swings around either side of a tree and then rejoins together just the other side of that tree. So you've got a tree here right in the middle of the road, and the road kind of splits into two around that and then heads off towards the tree where I was previously photographing. It's quite a nice scene because I like the colours of these leaves here, and I was more interested really in this tree here with all the colours of the leaves on the floor in front of it. They are quite bright orange and golden, but some of the leaves on the trees are very yellow, and they've also come off. A few of those have come off and landed on the floor in between all these orange and golden brown leaves, and that makes it very interesting. And just as I was about to take the shot, the light kind of shone through a little bit of sunlight just about fell on these leaves, and it looked just perfect as I was taking the shot. So I've got a couple of shots of that, a couple of different versions of it. I can't decide which one I prefer. So I hope you like this image. Now I'm actually going to move on from this spot and see if I can find something completely different. So the rain has stopped, the sun is trying to come out, but I don't think we'll get very much light at all this afternoon now. I've stopped here to take a picture of this tree just because I love it, basically. I've walked up this path, and I've walked to a spot where I've been once or twice before and taken a shot of this tree, and there's something special about it, to be quite honest. I've got here this tree just behind me, and just about 7 or 8 feet up from the floor, maybe even less than that, you've got this branch that comes out and then comes across here. And then behind that you've got all this beautiful golden bracken, dead ferns, that's basically just beautiful. It looks perfect with this scene, and I want to try and capture a frame that kind of falls just in between this tree and this little tree behind it, a framework that starts somewhere there and then comes across here and takes in this branch and then down here and then back. So we've got the bottom of the tree, the base of the tree with the branch, and 1 or 2 of the leaves at the top framing the top of the image, and then we've got this golden bracken underneath. It looks perfect to my eye, and I quite like the light on the side of the tree as well. So I'll set this up and take this shot for you now. You don't know where this path is leading behind me, do you? I know. I've been up there several times. I've been up there today, just have a quick wander up to see if there's anything going on up there. Couldn't find a decent shot up that way, so I've come back this way because on my way up here, what I noticed was this tree here, kind of standing with the path either side of it once again, and then the path carries on a little further up behind that, back into the woodland a little bit. I think it's quite a nice scene. I like the way the path leads you through the image, and I like the way that tree anchors the image as well. So I'm going to set up a shot here, take this one, and then I'm going to head back. I think I saw another composition on the way here which might or might not look okay. I had a quick look at it when I was last there, but I'm not totally sure about it, so I want to go back and have another look. In the meantime, hope you like this image. Well, this isn't exactly the shot that I was looking for in the first place, but I was heading back towards that last shot that I wanted to take. And what I've discovered is the beautiful colours in this little bit of woodland I'd already walked past once and not even bothered to look at. So I decided to stop here and take a panoramic sweep of this area here, kind of from these couple of trees here all the way across around here and across to about here. Probably this tree here is probably going to be the last tree in the image, and then it kind of works across that sort of scene there. It's going to end up being kind of a very thin letterbox style panorama, purely and simply because it was really that middle section where all the colours tend to all come together all at once that I was quite interested in. Plus the trunks of the trees kind of give it some kind of dynamic, almost living, breathing scene rather than just a bunch of colours all merged together. So it's quite an interesting one. Hope you like that image. I am now going to go back and see if I can capture the last image that I was talking about. I'm losing the light a little bit, but it has stopped raining and the sun has come out, and although the sun has come out, it's dropping quite low on the horizon again now. So I don't know how much time I've got left, and I don't know how much light is going to be on the scene that I wanted to take earlier. I wish actually I'd stopped earlier and taken it then, but there wasn't enough light on it then because of the rain and the dark clouds above. So hopefully it'll look a little bit better this time. But I'm going to go back and find it. It's only a couple of minutes away. So I'll capture that image and I'll show you this image now. Okay, so here's the scene here. I don't know how well you can see it with this light, but just behind me, just here, you've got a little dash of golden orange leaves on a very small tree, and then just to, well, it'll be just to the right of it in the image. As I look now over my shoulder, it's just to the left of me, but just to the left of that little bit of orange, there's a silver birch tree sticking up just here, and in front of that you've got a little bit of green and yellow on the leaves of the tree next to it and slightly in front of it, and between the orange leaves here and the green and yellow leaves here and this silver birch behind it, that all makes quite an interesting frame for an image. It's going to have to be shot with a 70 to 300mm lens because I can't quite get close enough with the 17 to 40mm because of where I'm standing now. If I walk a little bit further onto this grassy, mossy area, I'm going to get covered in mud and muck. So rather than actually walking across there and getting my feet soaked and getting covered in muck, I'm going to stand here, put the tripod up here on the edge of the path and get in a little bit closer with the 70 to 300mm lens. That should just about do it, and I just want to capture a very small frame around those trees and the silver birch in the background as well. So I hope you like this image as well. That's it then folks, final image of the day. I hope you like that image. it's been a beautiful day today, even with the rain earlier on. I've really enjoyed being out and about in the woodland again, even though everywhere I've walked, as I've stepped on another bunch of wet muddy leaves, I've had a squelching noise under my feet. That's been quite a lot of fun as well, trying to stay on my feet while I've been walking through woodland like that. But I guess what I'm trying to say is, if you're a landscape or woodland photographer, or even an outdoors photographer, don't worry about the conditions putting you off. Just get out anyway. If it's raining, if it's wet, if it's muddy, just dress appropriately for that. Get yourself out and go and enjoy it, and still try and take some decent photos, because there's nothing better than challenging yourself and finding you're happy with the results when you've finished. Anyway, on that note, I hope you've enjoyed the vlog. If you have, please remember to give it a thumbs up, and remember to subscribe to my channel, and I'll see you again on another vlog very soon. Bye for now.